Hey everyone, welcome to another review on the channel. Today we are reviewing set 75372 Clone Trooper and Battle Droid Battle Pack. Now, I actually think this is a good set. I think, just going straight to it, I think you'd buy this set if you want to. This not only builds your droid army, but also builds your clone army. And with that, let's get straight into the figures. So on the clone side, we have 4 clone troopers in total. 1 shock trooper with a smaller blaster, and he did have a binocular. And we have 3 regular phase 2 clone troopers, 2 with standard blasters, and 1 with a longer modified blaster with a candle on the end. And I think these figs are pretty good. Obviously the helmet holes are a bit of a problem, you know, but I can sort of get behind that because it's just a tiny little thing. The faces don't look that accurate to me. That's my main problem with it. Because as you can see in the movies, from the Battle of Brown, they look completely different, which is a bit of a shame. But at least you're building an army. I mean, you get 4 clone troopers in like a £25 set. That's not bad. Along with the 4 clone troopers, you get 3 brand new editions of these super battle droids. Now, we haven't seen these since 2015 in the Hellfire droid. And these figures, which you get 3 of, are pretty good. The only real change they made to them, like design, is you can see the dot on the right side. You see a little scanner, or sort of like an eye. But they also made the joints more strong, so it wouldn't break over time. Because a problem I had actually, and everyone else had, with the old super battle droids was they would break, especially the arms and near the hips, which was a real problem because then you can't use them. But I'm glad they could fix them, and I'm glad they put them in a new set. Now you also do get 2 plain battle droids with silver blasters, and this one's got a straight arm and a curved arm, but the other one has got 2 curved arms and a clip on the back to store his blaster, because he will be flying the Stab Speeder, which we'll get to later. But yeah, I think this is a really great figure selection. I think this figure selection, along with the ATT from 2022, are some of the best figure selections we had in quite a while. And yeah, I feel like just with the figs, you should get this set, because you get new super battle droids, and you get a pretty good way to build your army. Now let's get into the builds. First up, we have a Stab Speeder with the battle droid. As you can see, you can clip the gunmetal grey blaster on his back. And this Stab Speeder, it's more simplified than the ones in the past, and it's a bit more of a different colour. The ones in the Clone Wars that we get for the Clone Wars sets, they were more of a light blue and had a Separatist logo just around there. This one doesn't have any of that, and this piece here, or this area here, is shortened. I don't really mind that, but yeah, just a little thing. You have these 2 sort of engines, which you can imagine powering the thing, and these 2 blasters, which can fire off, and you have this pretty cool clear stand. But I think the Stab Speeder is a great inclusion, because it can go against the Clone Speeder, and we haven't got one in quite a while, actually, and it's just a good addition to your droid army. Speaking of speeder, we've got the Clone Trooper Speeder here. This one is probably my least favourite build. I like its inclusion. I like the fact that we get a Clone Speeder, but I feel like my main problem is this design is a bit whack. Like, you have a tan piece there, which doesn't look great. Just a bit of a weird colour scheme. Again, the stud shooters I don't really mind, although from this angle they do look quite odd. And from that angle. But you can fit 2 of your 3 phase 2 clone troopers on the speeder bike. 1 at the back facing the rear, and 1 at the front driving it. You can take both their blasters off and attach them here. So you can have a little turret at the back, which can face off against your stab speeder. You can imagine them chasing each other and firing. But yeah, my main problem with this is the seating. Like, that seat is just way too high. I imagine this in universe. I feel like if they remove 2 plates, then the seating will look good. But this, it was like, it's not that good, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think of the speed in the comments. Is it good? Not really, but I like its inclusion. I like the fact that for kids, this would be a great play feature, have them chase around. But let's get on to this little barricade, or just like a cover for your clone troopers or your droids. Although it does have a bit of a Republic colour scheme with the dark red in there. Oh, at the top, obviously, you can see a stud shooter, which you can fire off. Building how stud shooter work. But the building technique for this is pretty interesting. You have these 2 shields on the side, which are attached by clips. And that's how it looks. Pretty nice. Does look a bit basic, especially with this slope at the front. But was it needed? No, not really in my opinion. But it does sort of add to the whole thing and makes it more worth your money. Now the main build of the set is the Tri-Droid, or the Octoptar-Droid. I don't know what its actual name is called. But this is a bit of a weird one for me, because it's sort of in the middle between the 2 Tri-Droids. One, which we've already got in the past, is a smaller Tri-Droid, based on the one in Utapau and other, you know, things in Star Wars like that. And there's another one which you saw in the Battle of Christophsis in the Clone Wars movie and other things like that, which is quite a bit taller. Like, it'll be about that tall. I don't know. But I feel like it's just a bit of a weird in between, and I can never get the legs, to me, never feel right. Because this is my pose, but on the box, I'll change it to the one shown in the box, which in my opinion is really weird. I just put the camera down so I can use both my hands. Obviously I changed it to the version shown in the box, or the standard version. It does look a bit odd, I will say. It looks quite a bit worse in my opinion. It's really weird, really short, really long legs. But anyway, apart from that, this is a pretty good build. We haven't got a Tri-Droid in a decade actually, which is nice. I do quite like the design of these, like in universe. At the top here, we've got this massive sort of head, and you can actually open it up. There's 2 pieces here, and you have a pretty cool brain in a iridescent trans pink color, which I think is nice. A pretty nice piece. And you have this newer bottom half of a circle piece, which you can just connect onto there. And here you have the 3 sort of eyes with the cannons. I think they're pretty nice. They can turn around. They can't actually fire something from their like barrel, but you can fire something here, these sort of shoulders. And there are 3 flick fire missiles which can fire off at an angle. Let's see if I can shoot something. I'll probably knock it over. There you go. Not the best play feature, because you do sort of have to hold it down, and it's a bit tricky because I can only use one hand because I'm obviously filming. But interesting play feature. I like the inclusion. Again, there's a lot of things in this set which I like the inclusion of, but the execution is a bit worse. But they don't take away from the look, surprisingly. They are pretty good. I don't know how well it will be for a play feature for kids. Yeah. Overall, pretty good design. I like the colour scheme. I like this. I like pieces used. But now that's the set. We're gonna have a look at the box art now. But yeah. As you can see here, here's the box. And the background for the box art is the Battle of Christophsis from the Clone Wars movie and some episodes in the Clone Wars show. This is a bit odd to me because I don't really remember the Battle of Christophsis well, because it's been quite a while since I've seen that movie. But it's never had this sort of like turf or like sand or like dirt. It looks a bit odd because like Christophsis is supposed to be like this really like shiny sort of crystallized crystal place, you know, with big towers that look like crystals. Doesn't really match Christophsis, but I'm not an expert. Shows all of your inclusions, all the figs. It's a bit of a jumbled mess, but it looks like a wall, and that's pretty accurate to the movie. It's a 7+, so that's why you see the builds are a bit more kiddish and more juniorized, especially the speeder. You can't tell that much, especially with the Octoptile Tri-Droid, the Stap, and the little barricade, but especially in the speeder, you can tell. Here's the featured figure, the Clone Shock Trooper, the Phase 2 version, which we've got in the Coruscant Guard gunship. And I guess this is a way to armor build that. And the play features I mentioned shows actually the Clone Trooper taking a shield, which is pretty unique. Just some blast fires, this guy surrendering maybe, Stap speed flying in. So yeah. Anyway guys, that was a set. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna give my thoughts right now, but I'm really interested to see what you guys think, because I think for £25, 25 Great British pounds and $30 US, this is a pretty darn good deal. The best deal we've had in quite a while. You get 3 brand new figures, which are the Phase 2 Clone Troopers, which can be improved on, but hey, I won't complain on 3 identical troopers in a battle pack. The droid side is pretty good. But yeah, I think all this stuff for £35 or £25, I mean, even for a gift, is really good in my opinion. As I said, this is a good deal. I think you should go and get it. Yeah, just a really good deal, and it's the best deal we had in quite a while. I'm not sure what to say. Like, I think all the builds are pretty good. I feel like they have a little bit of bad, but it looks really good and can play really good, which is the main feature of a set, because 7+ set might be played with. Not exactly a collector's model, but you can collect the figs, which you get, what is it, 9? Yeah, 9 figures. So yeah, pretty great set. Out of 10, I think I'll give it a 8.5 or a 9. This is a great set. I might have to buy a second one on eBay for a little bit cheaper. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. See ya.